We're back. I'm not letting YouTube clap me. No, sir. No, sir. Let's see if people join. Hold up. Let me see. I should be live. Should be live again. No, sir. No, sir. There we go. We back. We back. It says I'm live in two times. Are we back? We back. Okay. Okay. Let's unlist the last one. This is why I gotta stream on Twitch. Twitch is gonna die though, bro. All right. It was a little slow song. I could not comprehend one word he was saying, to be honest with you, but you know, it's one of the tracks where Yeast's diversifying the sound. It's not all hype music, because rappers, you know, you don't want to get stuck at just, you know, being only a hype rapper. That's not cool. You want to be an artiste, like Lil Yachty said.
Swerving the motherfucking madness. Heard said this shit. Swerving the motherfucking madness. Heard he planned this shit, bitch. I was just swerving the motherfucking toe. Swerving this shit at the motherfucking bottom. Yeah, threw this shit out on the top of my body. A bottle of drinking Moscato. I'm sipping on lean on green. I'm high as a bird, bitch. Yeah, I'm popping them motherfucking X, but bitch, I ain't no nerd, bitch. Yeah. Hold on, come and tell me what you said and what you heard, bitch. Yeah, I got time for aiming down at your head. You blurred, bitch. I was swerving to Devin, straight up the curb, bitch. Yeah. 7 send them to heaven. I'm talking to God, bitch. Yeah, you don't know who we are, bitch. I got dirty money buried in dirt. Type of money put the boy in a shirt. Type of money make a bitch go berserk. Type of money make a bitch go twerk. Type of money I can ruin your world. This type of money it gon' take it, little girl. This type of money got me running the world. This type of gun, they better hit him, he barrel. Better shoot him up, but they not hero. Roll him down and ditch my shoot barrel. I got my times, baby, for all of us. I'm a big star, call the astronomer. Got a big car, it gon' fit all of us. Bitch, you gon' need a meal if feature one of us. I don't wanna talk, no, I don't wanna converse. Back of the truck, but I'm side of a hearse. Bonnie and Clyde got that Glock in her purse. We them boys to be popping in.
See, I'd rather have like slower / more chill songs similar to this rather than the Back Home. Like Back Home's a little bit too slow for me. I just don't like that coming from Yeet. I don't know. Maybe he'll grow on me with that, but I don't know. I don't know. If I'm going slow songs like that, I'm going to somebody else. Personally.
When they bitch in my fucking go, yeah. Yeah, my glass shoot this shot like a fag. Bitch, we know that you broke, keep tabs on y'all. Bitch, you tripping, you off of them tabs. Like a snake, bitch, we hide in the grass. Made shit out of motherfucking lab. Made it easy, just shit when we grab. I want lip to that's a job. And she sit on the bitch, she a shag. Me robbing the covered in red. It's how the ears, the bitch already. Let it be back and I put on them eat. 1, 2, 3, 4 shots, we dead. 5, 5, 6, big bullet to the head. I don't even fuck nobody, what's the deal? I'ma lay back, kick back, pop pill. Driving in the coupe, I don't even grab the wheel. Swerving the motherfucking madness. Heard he said this shit. Swerving the motherfucking madness. Heard he planned this shit, bitch. I was just swerving the motherfucking toe. Swerving this shit at the motherfucking bottom. Yeah, threw this shit out on the top of my body. A bottle of drinking Moscato. I'm sipping on lean on green. I'm high as a bird, bitch. Yeah, I'm popping them motherfucking X, but bitch, I ain't no nerd, bitch. Yeah, hold on, come and tell me what you said and what you heard, bitch. Yeah, I got time for aiming down at your head. You blurred, bitch. Yeah, I was swerving to Devin, straight up the curb, bitch. Yeah, 7 send them to heaven. I'm talking to God, bitch.
Check it out, swerve, bitch. That's my favorite part of that song. See, I like the really unique songs. The ones where I feel like I haven't already heard. Like Type Money, I feel like I already heard that kind of. Maybe Shh as well. Not watched, though. I'm a Detective Pikachu there. Oh, we got a little bit of West Coast type feel like Benny X would definitely have produced this. Let's see.
I'm working on dying. Benny X.
Ah, I told y'all. He's got that funky. He might be from LA.
When the devil been watching my ties, when the devil been watching my eyes. When I boot up, I go to the sky. When I foot up, I go that light down. I just hope that I make it on die. I just hope that I see 25. I know when I head off it. I'm changing the rules like a ref. I'm glad when they wheel like a speed. I just clock on they bitch like a fade. Put up on the jet when they land. Pull up in LA with a bag. Pull up in New York with a stand. I just be quiet and shut on my brag. Pull up in a fast car, calling that bitch out of jail. Wow, call a Bugatti, the big old thing 100, I'm pushing the bitch out of blacks. I jump on 100K, bitch, I tweet. Yeah, they say all of my split it back 2 ends, yeah, I don't sleep. On speed dial, bitch, are you weak? I'm knowing the word for women, they sucking my dick, my sleep. I run at them motherfucking M's, I'm touching the M each week. I hop on this shit and I beat, I turn up, I beat on the beat. Yeah, I told them to shut the fuck up.
He say something about beating her meat. What?
That shit is so weak. Pull up and stab on their ass, pull up and pull up the grass. I drop a mill on the tab, but no, I ain't paying the bag. I promise the bitch you get stabbed, but put it on fork in your bag. I'm pulling your bag, I'm calling your pal, I'm calling your dad. It's time to collect, all of my money, all of my swag, I'm taking it back. Say your little mouth, shut the fuck up, say your little trap. I was just shrimping it there, but I'm shrimping it there with a motherfucking crowd. You can pull up to my crib, and you gon' end up dead. But the devil be watching my ties, but the devil be watching my eyes. When I boot up, I go to the sky. When I foot up, I go that light down. I just hope that I make it on die. I just hope that I see 25. I know when I head off it. I'm changing the rules like a ref. I'm glad when they wheel like a speed. I just clock on they bitch like a fade. Put up on the jet when they land. Pull up to LA with a bag. Pull up in New York with a stand. I just be quiet and shut on no brag. Pull up in a fast car, calling that bitch out of jail.
Jaguar.
Call a Bugatti, the big old thing 100, I'm pushing the bitch out of blacks. I jump on 100K, bitch, I tweet. Yeah, they say all of my split it back 2 ends, yeah, I don't sleep. On speed dial, bitch, are you weak?
All right, last track. I like that one because it kind of gave me Watch vibes, kind of like the West Coast. Again, Benny X always comes in with like the round type beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, round. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, I guess this kind of reminds me of Lil Yachty in a way, with the whatever type beat that is.
They can't do it like this, like me. Bet them copy the track like that me. And I wanted at this, I did it. I just said it. Listen, got all these racks, I did it. Bitch, I'm with by the crib, I did it. The bitch, you know that fuck that we are. Bitch, they can't even fuck with the God. They can't even fuck with the kid. They can't even fuck with the world. I nigga knew that existed. I'm talking about these things. From the drug to the lies. From the love, dreams. From the above to the lies. They bug me, dreams. To the lies. Dreams. To the lies. Every time I said something, I just feel like bedroom. I just feel like red room. I just call it devil room. Let the earth, let the earth, let the earth, let the earth, let the earth.
He's not biting Yachty. He had a couple joints on Life on the sound like this, like Can't Stop It, I think was the song title. Yeah, he had these type songs before Yachty even dropped his. And Yachty's a bit different. Like it does have like the indie rock type vibe, but it's not the same. That was a nice little outro. Definitely changed up the vibe and slowed us down. All right, y'all. Let's get into the rating of Afterlife by Yeast. I'm a give it like a 8.75. Very good project. Especially because I think that Yeast is like, okay, his last couple projects like Up to Me and then To Alive, Life, like it had a bunch of cool songs in there, but I think Afterlife, he's obviously like a professional artist and he has been, but he's getting better at the creating a cohesive album where it all sounds like it's on the same theme. You know, Afterlife, I definitely felt like at the beginning I was going through the pits of hell into a portal and rave party, and then none I changed. I was dancing with Satan, and then we were on that funky vibe of Benny X. By the way, Benny X is the top producer right now. I'm sorry, I know a lot of y'all like Filthy. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardi started using Benny X on his next project, unless he wants to cultivate his own production style, because you know that's what like Cardi does. That's what all the top artists do. They kind of formulate their own sound and really lock in with the producers. So I don't know, maybe Cardi sticks with Filthy on that more rock lane, whereas Benny X is very funky with the wow, almost like West Coast type. But yeah, Benny X is my favorite producer right now, over Filthy, over Pierre. We just listened to IG Hoes, but that was an old song. Anyway, continuing. I think that Yeast is a solidified artist now. Again, 8.75 out of 10. There were a couple filler songs on there, like let's say. So he got kind of bodied by Youngboy on Schmunk. Yeast's part was kind of boring, very low energy. Youngboy did his thing. I know people think I hate Youngboy. I don't. He does his thing sometimes. He just drops way too much for me. Anyway, now he was very experimental too. I got to give him that. He had a bunch of songs, like that Watch song. It isn't my favorite song on there. It's one of, though. I think it's like my third favorite, but it makes it feel like I'm a detective in like a, you know, black and white movie. I'm about to, I don't know, catch Velma naked in the bathroom or something, the men's bathroom, that is, because I'm a LGBTQ, and so you know what I'm saying. I'm joking though. I don't want to get canceled, so let's make that clear. But yeah, so there are a bunch of experimental songs on here. Although some of the experimental songs I didn't like too much, like Back Home with the slow song, and then the little geeky feature Now with the alien type joint. It sounded like an interlude. I'm just gonna count it as interlude. It's not really a song. I'm not gonna listen to those songs by myself. If I'm gonna get in my feelings and want to listen to a slow song, I'm going to listen to somebody else. I'm here for Yeast hype music, and experimental type. Like, if I want to start sacrificing children to Balenciaga, I'm going to start listening to Yeast. Some critiques. I think some of the songs were a little too long. I feel like it had like maybe one too many verses on it. In that it like some of these songs like 3:30, like 3:30 is pushing it, bro. Like 3:50 right here. After 2 verses and 2 choruses, I'm good. I don't need to go to a whole nother song. Like I think the 2:30 is max. And plus we got 22 tracks. Like how long is this album? An hour and 7 minutes. I guess that really isn't that much. You know, what else? The mix of the old and new sound with the bells. I can't remember which songs it was, but I think it was None I Change and Whoa, maybe. But he brought the bells from the old time music with the futuristic cyberpunk retro sound with Benny X that is basically his new producer that he works with all the time. And so that was great to hear. He knew what he was doing there. He knew that the old fans were going to love that. Anything else? Yeah, I'd just say he's getting more and more experimental, whereas the last couple projects, he's still relatively new. The first couple projects, like Up to Me and Two Alive, Two Alive had Outside with Young Thug, and it was like a country song or like a more slow song, whatever you want to call that. I think they were calling it country. But this and Life, he actually made some things that maybe the his current fans that are on like TikTok, whatever, like they wouldn't understand, such as this Myself, which people were saying that he bit Yachty, but no, he had a couple songs like this with the indie rock type beat on Life. And that was just the outro. So it was like, it's good to hear different sounds from him other than just 22 tracks of like the same Benny X and, you know what I'm saying, like Yeet type beats. But I want to make one last point. I think now that he's a solidified artist, I think that he beat the Cardi clone allegations, and that now he's for sure got his own sound with Benny X that cannot be rooted back at all to Cardi's Whole Lotta Red. Even though, the last couple projects, it was still on that rage sound that, yes, Yeet made it into his own thing, and he had his own take on it. And he had a solidified type rage beat as well. However, now it's completely different, and his flow is totally separate. So nobody can say that he's Cardi's son, other than the fact that maybe at the beginning of his his come up, Cardi was a huge factor in that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, 8.75 out of 10. Solid Yeet project. I'm gonna be listening to this all week. Oh, by the way, one last thing actually. So with some of like the filler songs, I didn't necessarily like Mean Fiend. It had a very repetitive like piano beat. But maybe like 7 Nights and Now and not Schmunk really, but like Bad Bend, and actually those were 2 filler songs to me. But yeah, let's just go back here to 7 Nights. Like there are some deeper cuts on here that maybe aren't the best songs, like the bangers on the project. Like this wasn't really a compilation of just hits and singles that are gonna blow up on TikTok. Although it does have some songs on there, like How It Go and Split was amazing. What was the song I like? Slam was amazing. Watch, although those might not be the favorite ones. I know Split was though, for sure. Where is that? Split, I think is gonna be a banger. But it was diversified in different sounds, in different BPMs, if you will, different frequencies. Different, that's not what I'm going for. I'm going with like timing. I don't know. Dave Wright says, don't like NBA Youngboy. He shouldn't even be rapping with this type of genre of music. It's kind of cringe. Rage beats are for Cardi. Bruh, he bodied Yeet on that song. He brought the energy back to that song, whereas Yeet, I feel like, didn't do his thing. Like, I know he wanted to get the streams. Maybe Youngboy, again, we discussed this. That might have been the only song that Youngboy hopped on. And since they got a...
Don't like by Youngboy, he shouldn't even be rapping with this type of genre of music. It's kinda cringe. Rage beats are for Carti, Yeet.
But yeah, so maybe he needed to get those streams because they already got the swap. Yeet was on NBA Youngboy's project, and so they can do it for free. Although Youngboy is definitely a bigger artist than Yeet. But still, I don't think Youngboy's hurting for the feature cash. Maybe Yeet just got it for the low or for free. But yeah, so to get Youngboy on your project, you're definitely get way more eyeballs. Although, if you go to the Youngboy project, it was discussed before, like weeks ago, months ago, on Rest My Case, or was it this project? See, this is how you know Youngboy drops so many projects. The Yeast song wasn't even on this album. It was on it's not on this one. Is it on AI Youngboy 2? Or was it a single? Lost Files, maybe? Bruh. But the Yeet project was the had the highest streams out of any of the Youngboy songs. Where is it, man? It's on AI Youngboy 2? Bro, this is what I'm saying. Like, he drops way too much music. I can't even find it. Yoni says, I like that Yeet experimented, but I feel like he could have really made himself mainstream if he played it a little safer and got some big features. I still think Yeet is going to get the Drake feature eventually. Because we were hinted at one point on a stream. I'm not going to, like, snitch on him. But he said they do have some songs together, him and Yeet, but it's just not the time yet. They don't want to blow their load too fast. Build a discography so that nobody can say that you were industry playing or you blew up too fast, because you don't want a certain song, especially if you got Drake on it or other artists. You don't want to get a Drake song like, say, Block Boy JB. That song blows up, and then now if you go to his Twitter, like, nobody cares about Block Boy JB. I'm not trying to hate, but like, the song got way bigger than him, and so it was basically a Drake song too. But that's the last thing you want to happen as an artist. You want recurring income. You don't want just a big payout on one song. So build out the discography so you get your own fan base, and then you can get the Drake feature. So I think Yeet's already mainstream though, so I don't know if there's even a complaint there. Like, he's already, we'll see what he does, but I don't know if he'll outsell Don Toliver with the features he got on there. Plus, Don Toliver's like a established artist. He's more like pop, probably appeals to more people, but Yeet fans be streaming him way more, like, on average. Like, they'll stream him 10 times to what a Don Toliver fan will listen to the album like once or twice. You know what I'm saying? So Yeet's definitely mainstream, but yeah, I think he'll get features later on. He just don't really care. What's the point? He already selling well. If he sells 40, 50K, that'll be a W. 100%. Bob sold his soul. He's getting paid to support. That's why he's not reading chat. Bro, I was just responding to the chat. You sound dumb. Do we want to listen to the Don Toliver album? I don't think so. But I'm going to go to sleep. My girl's already in bed. But yeah. Appreciate y'all for coming through. We had a ton of people in chat earlier. We had like 1,200. We got 475 now. That's a W in my book too. I might not be selling 40K, but at least we got 1K in the chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow though, okay? Peace out, clappy boom. Nothing.